Hey y'all, just dropped mom off to dialysis. This is about take 3. I can't seem to get this like I want it. I want it to make sense and I want you to understand it. The whole point of this video is for you younger people. I just wanted to let you know that life is short and you're probably thinking you got plenty of time. But before you know it, that time will be gone. Make good choices when you go out on your career path. I didn't know this, but like the government and the county, certain jobs you can retire at 50, and I highly recommend it. I've been probably working since I was 14 years old. I started babysitting and working in tobacco. Then I moved on to McClellan's after I graduated. My parents didn't want me to have a job until I actually graduated because they wanted me to pay attention to my studies. I worked there at McClellan's 5 and Dime, which is no longer there now, for probably over a year or two. And then I went on to the newspaper. I got a job as a graphic artist. I love that job. It didn't pay well, and for that reason I had to leave because I really wanted to get out on my own. So I got a job at the phone company, which I think things happen for a reason. I met my husband there, and we've been married about 19 years now. We've known each other for over 20, but been married about 19, and it seems like yesterday. And I know you hear a lot of older people say that. Time goes fast. It was just yesterday. But no kidding, it's true. And there'll be a certain point in your life you're like, what have I done with my life? Well, after 6 years I got laid off at the phone company. I made bank. I loved that paycheck. It was great. And so then I went for a routine exam, wound up with a basal cell carcinoma on my nose at Eastern Dermatology. And the doctor says, I need you to come back in 3 to 6 months so we can recheck you. You know, anytime you've had cancer, they want to see you. And I told him that I was getting laid off from my job and that I probably wouldn't be able to come back until I got that straight. Well, one of the doctors told me that there was an opening up front, and so that's how I wound up at Eastern Dermatology. But if I had to do it all again, and I know things happen for a reason, and I know I met my husband by going to the phone company and all those things, and you can't go back no matter how hard you want to try. But I would have went into government or county job, the ones that you can retire at 50. So I'll be 59 this year, and things are starting to tear apart. I just feel tired all the time, dragging, and same with my husband. And your health means everything. But and I did my days of partying, and sometimes I still do. I probably shouldn't, but those things will fade, and you spend all that money partying and have nothing to show for it. So my advice to you is find your piece of land, start paying on it, invest, have something to fall back on. I wasn't very smart. I don't have any retirement saved, none of that stuff. So if I had to do it all again, I would definitely find a job I could retire early so I could travel and enjoy my life. But I am so worn out these days. And I got a little emotional this morning I was trying to tape, so This is like my third time taping this. So I'm very serious about this, people. Young people, invest. If you rent, try not to, because that money's going in somebody else's pocket. Do whatever you can to invest and get you a piece of land so you can later on, even if you have to put a park model on the land later until you can do better. But please take my warning. I'm back to work, so I'm gonna get off of here. But I love you. Bye.